Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, man, we got a lot of news to talk about today. The Sauce father, Sauce Walka, has went off on Deebaby's old label owner. You know what I'm talking about? We'll get into those details. And then, of course, a rapper named 4Extra has been arrested. Now, Whack 100 gave him a little heads up on what he should do, what he shouldn't do. He ain't listened to Whack 100. And now they have actually arrested him. Also, another Dallas rapper, New Dallas, you know what I'm talking about? Another Dallas rapper has been signed. We will get into those details as well. Anyways, but before we get into all that, I'm talking about, listen, now I'm finna play y'all what this rapper, what's his name, like Murder Dex or something like that. He actually came out and took the credit for getting Psycho Bob, which of course is Kodak Black's right-hand man, the one that literally looks psycho, his mama unalive. But I'm gonna show you what else Buddy's saying. I don't want to ever hear if Buddy get in any type of trouble. I don't want to hear nobody say that nobody snitched at all, because this is the definition of self-snitching. I don't know what in the blue hell be going on inside the heads of people. You know what I'm talking about? In this modern day era of rap, you know what I'm talking about? Dudes really get on this internet and just start to self-snitch. I want y'all to listen to what he said. First of all, I'll read the status. I said, what in the blue hell? Kodak Black's BFF Psycho Bob op named Murder Dex, who's also in the Fed. Like, he's literally saying this from the feds on a Fed phone, right? It says, takes credit for Psycho Bob's mama unaliving. Plus, he said the kids are next. Y'all probably think I'm just playing, joking. I'm not at all. I'm gonna play this for y'all so y'all can actually hear for yourself.
Throughout the county jails, bitch nigga ain't no rat, and man, one of my brothers no blood, no Z nigga, no nigga that I fuck with, nigga. And I can tell you like this, bitch ass nigga. Last nigga lost his mama trying to talk on my name, and I promise you, his kid's gonna be next, cause he gonna be dead before I get out. But I'm gonna be out soon. A lot of niggas be slacking and lacking on me. Prison throughout the county jails. Bitch nigga ain't no rat, and man, one of my brothers no blood, no Z nigga, no nigga that I fuck with, nigga. And I can tell you like this, bitch ass nigga. Last nigga lost his mama trying to.
Anyways, I ain't even got to play it again. He said the last nigga lost his mama playing with me, and of course he's talking about Psycho Bob, because Psycho Bob did lose his mama. Now, if you didn't hear the report about how Psycho Bob mama was actually murdered in her driveway, somebody popped up behind her car and literally shot out her windows with her inside of it. I believe I got it on the next slide. Yeah, I got it on the next slide. I'm gonna play it real quick for y'all.
A deadly discovery after a woman was found dead inside a van in Fort Lauderdale.
The back windows of the van appeared to be shot out. Local 10 News reporter Ian Margall is live with the latest on this investigation. Ian.
Things in this Fort Lauderdale neighborhood really quiet now, but last night this was a very busy scene, and I've spoken with family members of this victim. They tell me they are absolutely heartbroken today. Let's take you back to that scene last night, right around 6 p.m. Fort Lauderdale police say they responded to the home on Northwest 30th Way and 21st Street, where we're standing right now. They found a woman shot in the front seat of a van right in the driveway here. The woman was pronounced dead on the scene, and the detectives began their investigation.
Anyways, I ain't even got to play too much, but that was Psycho Bob's mama. So just like you heard Buddy say, that last dude to play with him, his mama ended up unalive, and the kids is next. Absolutely insane saying that the kids is next. You know what I'm talking about? And that just let y'all know, for all y'all people talking about, what about the rules? It was the rules. Listen, man. I don't care about nobody saying nothing about being no rules, because ever since the beginning, whenever gangbanging first started, stuff like that, it was drive-bys happening, drive-bys in the homes, kids getting killed, all that type of stuff like that. It ain't no type of way you could put no rules on murdering and killing each other. You know what I'm talking about? No type of rules at all. It ain't no rules. You know what I'm talking about? For those that say, oh, well, there was rules, didn't know. I can go back and do some research and find some times, or a lot of times, plenty of times, many a times, where the kids was getting killed, mom was getting killed, daughters getting killed, all type of stuff that's supposed to be against the rules. You know what I'm talking about? Either way it goes, the murder and killing ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is at this point. But at least you ain't gotta snitch on yourself. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gotta get on that internet and just do a whole lot of self-snitching. You know what I'm talking about? Let me go to the comments and see what y'all had to say, right? He said, no rats, but recorded this. This is outrageous. Hopefully you go first. He talking about the dude that actually said all that. Next comment. On my mama, I never understood what 10 be talking about. Laugh myself. Oh yeah, because on the next clip, I'm gonna play that clip for y'all actually. So Ben 10 actually came out and said, hey, listen, man, why don't the government just make a state for straight hitters? You know what I'm talking about? Where you can put all the hitters on one island and they can just unalive each other. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna actually play that video for y'all. Hold up.
I got on this make a fucking state for straight grade niggas, straight hit.
Yeah, straight day grave diggers, straight hitters, where they can just go and just do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm talking about? And that's even why I said in the status, a bipartisan bill in Congress could agree to settle a remote island. If you know what that word settle mean, when we talking about people coming onto another land, then you know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you might want to go do some research. You know what I'm talking about? Release all hitters and let them have it up. Let them have at it. Plus a 24/7 live stream. Of course, participants would have to sign a waiver to go. But anyways. Hey man, let's get on to the next topic. I just had to show y'all that because I was just in disbelief. You know what I'm talking about? For one, disbelief that Buddy's in the feds and then talking like that, making them type of threats. I'm like, what in the blue hell is going on? Anyways, man, it was another video I got on my Instagram at Key Talk Media. If you don't follow me, you might want to go follow my Instagram at Key Talk Media. That's where all this stuff get posted at first. Now, this dude right here, I guess the ATM dude, you know how the ATM people come and they change the ATM. Now he just saw this bag, but he made the most devious face I've seen before he actually took the bag. It's like he had an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other shoulder. The devil was telling him, get that bag and run, boy. You're gonna see him look around. That's already a little still image of a face right there. But just watch this. Look at He thinking, oh, should I get it? Should I get this bag? Oh, look at just peeping around. You know, I'm talking about peeping us around and see if anybody else looking. And watch this. He looked down at that bag. Oh, should I do it? Oh, should I do it? Look at that smile. He got a devious smile, boy. He saw that money. He said, I'm finna get rich, nigga. Anyway, so he did end up taking it, of course. That last song, that's actually my kinfolk, you know what I'm talking about? He out of Dallas. It's a song that's called Rob Who by Big Bag Huncho, you know what I'm talking about? That's my kinfolk. Let me see, hold on, let me go to the next comment. Oh yeah, man said, okay, anyways, I ain't gonna read all the comments. You wanna see all the comments, go to my Instagram and Key Talk Media. Y'all can see everything that went down, what's going down, and all that stuff real, right? Anyways, man, let's see what we're gonna talk about next before we lead up to the topic. Man, I will show y'all these funny videos, but man, listen, I'll just get to that another day, man. I really, really want to show that to you. You know what, man? We got time. Let's get to it, man. I'm going to show you that now. I'm going to do it another day. It's all good. Anyway, so, hey, man, let's go check on Justin Bieber, man. Y'all probably saying, what's going on with Justin Bieber? I don't know what's going on with Justin Bieber, you know what I'm talking about? I think Justin Bieber being on whatever that Kodak Black boy be on, you know what I'm talking about? Because Justin Bieber, he took to Instagram and he said, this fool never sees my FaceTime. And, of course, he's talking about none other than Stevie Wonder. Why he's FaceTiming Stevie Wonder. Says Stevie Wonder don't ever see it. Obviously, y'all probably know why Stevie Wonder can't see the FaceTime, because Stevie Wonder can't see nothing at all, you know. Talking about Stevie Wonder is legally blind, and I don't know why Buddy did that. Maybe he was joking, maybe he was playing, maybe a lot of people saying that he having some freak out moments, what tend to happen with celebrities. But anyway, go, man. Listen, I don't know what Buddy up to, but it definitely was funny though. I'm gonna keep it 100 on that. It was definitely funny, and I was rolling. Anyway, so we gonna talk about one more thing before we get to the Sauce Walker topic, right? So that was a man, right? Let me show you this fella right here. I'm talking about a dude right here in the middle. Now, this dude went and killed this dude. They had a disagreement, right? Now, when he killed this dude, this lady right here is this man's neighbor. So, boom, he killed this dude. And then immediately he like, oh man, the police about to come. What do I do? What do I do? He decided to go to Shorty's crib to hide out of her crib. Now, she opened the door. Hey man, can I hide that in your crib? The police done came and I just did something. So she looking at Buddy like, what in the blue hell are you doing in my crib? No, and just closed the door. What he ended up doing is killing her because she wouldn't let him chill inside of her crib. So now Buddy done caught two bodies. Of course, he did get caught. You know what I'm talking about? Most people that do the killing and shooting and all that stuff these days get caught. You know what I'm talking about? It's too much technology to be doing something and not really get caught. You're just extremely super smart. But then it still be coming back around and later on in the future. But anyways, Buddy killed both of them pretty much, right? I'm going to read the report to y'all. And then, like I said, we're going to get to the next topic. Is a suspect allegedly killed a man and then went next door and killed a woman after she refused to hide him at her home. According to Jackson Police Chief Joseph Wade, the crime happened in McDowell Circle around 3:30 Sunday afternoon after a disturbance was reported at a home. Police say after the suspect was allegedly killed the white male, 33 years old, Kerry Frost, due to a disagreement, the suspect then went to another home to hide out, but the homeowner refused. When the black female identified as Tiffany Johnson, 37, refused, the shooter allegedly killed her as well. Two stolen vehicles have since been recovered by police at the scene, and the suspect is And cause now I'm trying to figure out where in the blue hell did they find him at? You know what I'm talking about? Cause they pulled up to the crib. I don't know, bro. All I know is that it just be too much going on. You know what I'm talking about? A whole lot going on, a whole lot of people getting busted, caught and all that. Anyways, now speaking of a whole lot going on, the Sauce father, Sauce Walka, came out and obliterated, well, let me say, verbally obliterated Deebaby's ex-manager. Now, for those that don't know, Deebaby was signed to a label, and the label is called Black Diamond Entertainment. This man was the CEO, right? I think he's an Arab, right? Now, Deebaby previously came out and said, hey, man, tell that Arab to quit mentioning my name. I don't like you. I hate you. You discuss, like, just going off on him pretty much, right? And now recently, he did an interview, and in that interview, he pretty much said that he was the reason that Houston, Texas is coming together. He's the reason that that a lot of artists in Houston work together. Now, I will say, he did make a project, and he put a lot of the Houston artists on the project. But I'm going to let y'all hear what Sauce Walka had to say in response to him pretty much saying that. Of course, you know how Sauce Walka get down and what he do and what he say. Anyways, here it goes.
Black Diamond ENT CEO. Bro, shut your bitch ass up for a nigga see you outside in the greater city of Houston and slap the shit out you. Nigga, you didn't start no motherfucking movement in the city of Houston of the young rappers and the niggas in the city linking up and fucking with each other. Nigga, you are a lick. You was a trick. What you did was run around the city and pay everybody for features to do songs on your bullshit ass album. Don't nobody listen to none of them songs off that bullshit ass CD. They ain't now one of them songs or videos, including the songs that I got on that bitch. None of them songs is legendary. Don't nobody remember them videos. Deebaby hate you. All your artists hate you. They left you. You are broke and that's your daddy's money, bro. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of your bitch ass. And you owe all this money. Nigga, pay us our money that you owe, you fucking jerk. Peon ass nigga, shut your trick ass up, keep buying pussy and popping handlebars all day, driving around that old ass G-Wagon, you po, you ain't got more money than me, shut up.
Anyway, so for those that don't know what Buddy actually came out and said that got Sauce Walka so high,
ups and downs.
I'm gonna play that audio for y'all. You know what I'm talking about?
In the industry, just like there is in every business. Personally, the adversity that I went through in the midst of me,
and I believe it's called the Underrated Podcast. You know, to my salute to them.
Starting the label was I caught a federal case about 8 years ago. I did 7 months in the federal penitentiary, and I had lost my mother about 6 months prior to that. So it was a very difficult time for me. I didn't know what I wanted to do in life, but music was my number one passion, and I felt like, you know, every night that I was in the pen.
And of course, this is the label owner. You know, I'm talking about Deebaby's ex-label owner that's talking right now. He about to get to the point where he say he feel like he brought, you know, Houston together.
I would literally talk about it every single night. This is my plan. This is what I'm going to do when I get out. And as soon as I got out, I stood on that. My biggest vision was to bring the city of Houston together. And not too much longer after, the state of Texas started catching on to it. Dallas, you know, as you know, Dallas has their wave, the new Dallas wave. And, you know, that was my next goal, ups and downs.
Anyway, so, hey, man, listen, he said he brought Houston together, and his next goal was to bring Texas as a whole together. You know what I'm talking about? Sauce Walka does not believe that he brought Houston together. He also won't know that all of his artists do hate him. And, of course, they said that he owes people some money, which tends to happen a lot with label owners, right? Anyway, now, speaking of owing people some money, some people did get in this DM, including Deebaby. Deebaby came out and said, he still owe my baby Love and Channing. You know, RP Love and Channing. She was a Fort Worth, Texas artist, and she did pass away. Rizzo even came out. I don't feel like I got enough. He still owe me. You know, to a whole lot of people coming in, pretty much saying that, hey, man, listen, he still owe me money. He owe me this. He owe me that. But anyways, hey, man, if you want to hear more about that topic, go to my Instagram at Keytalk Media. Got it all on there. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, now, as we take it to the next topic, you know what I'm talking about, it looks like a Dallas rapper that goes by the name of Huncho Amir. I really like a song that he got, and it's called Jumpin' Jacks. If y'all ain't heard that, y'all might want to go check it out. If you have heard it, then you know that he's definitely well deserving of being signed. So he was actually signed to none other than 300 Entertainment. Now, 300 Entertainment also signed Montana 700, who of course is another Dallas artist. You know what I'm talking about? I believe Trap Boy Freddy for a moment of time was signed to 300 as well. I don't think he's no longer signed to 300, but you know what I'm talking about? It is good to see Dallas artists doing their thing. Dallas artists getting some good looks. You know what I'm talking about? Of course, that is head Huncho Amir. If you don't know who that is, and I'm guessing them dudes in the back right there, or for sure them dudes in the back, is part of the 300 labels that probably put everything in the works in motion to get head Huncho Amir signed. So it's definitely good to see. You know what I'm talking about? Of course, that's Montana 700, who's also signed to 300 as well. And I know it feel good. And of course, that's Zillionaire Doe. He's signed to Yo Gotti. Anyways, which is actually a branch of Rock Nation, which we know Jay-Z don't play no games. So, that's a good look for him. Anyway, so with all that being said, man, actually, no, I think there's one more topic. There is one more topic. So, an artist, well, I haven't really heard his music. I just know him as a personality. I'm talking about he goes by the name of 4 Extra. Now, 4 Extra, he's often seen on the podcast with No Jumper, right? He loves to fight. So I know a lot of y'all be looking at the Aaron the Plumber dude that just love to fight, but 4 Extra's another one of them that just love to fight, right? Now 4 Extra say he took about 20, 30 fades back to back to back to back, talking about because he just love to fight that much. Now, another thing about 4 Extra just got out of jail. I believe he was arrested because he was around a couple gang members, right? They let him out, got arrested again, let him out, got arrested again, and now he has been arrested again. Now, this time he was arrested because he pulled up to his hood day. Now, of course, you know what the hood day, that's the whole hood going to be out. If he was arrested for hanging around a couple gang members a few other times, of course, if you go to hood day where it's going to be probably hundreds of gang members out there, then they're going to be, somebody come and get you. Now, Whack 100 told 4 Extra, I don't think he should go to his hood day. He actually said that on No Jumpers podcast, but 4 Extra did go to the hood day anyways. And sure enough, they was there waiting on me. I'm talking about, here goes the video of 4 Extra pretty much getting hemmed up.
Bullshit. Man, they can't deep with.
Now, I'm going to play the audio for y'all where you can literally hear Whack 100 say, hey, listen, I don't think he should go. I think they're trying to set him up. Whack 100 literally said that 12 of them was trying to set Buddy up.
Trying to set old 4 Extras up.
What do you mean by that?
They let him go in April, right before the 3-4 hood days they celebrate.
A week in advance.
4-6, 4-7, I think maybe 4-8, and then 4-10. He just went to jail for being around, they said, 1 or 2 gang members.
That's what I'm saying.
Shoot.
The hood day is going to be hundreds of members.
He still got his ankle monitor.
Shout out to our
right?
members. He said he didn't have it, but I think he's supposed to go today to get it.
Okay. So let him out. They beat us in court out of 55 days. Instead of the 180, they gave him 125. Right? We know he going to go to the hood day, so we can max him out to June 1st.
That's what I don't understand, because when he got locked up.
Anyway, so hey, listen, man, you can do what you want to do in the world. You got the freedom of choice, the free will to do whatever you want to do. And I'm an advocate. Everybody do whatever they want to do. I'm talking about, who am I to tell you what not to do? Who am I to tell you what to do? Of course, I can say, hey, man, this might happen if you do this, and then this may happen if you do that. But as long as you understand that everything that you do probably got, not probably, but will have some type of consequences. And then it is what it is. I'm talking about, if a person keep going back to jail, this ain't just for 4 Extras, for anybody. If a person keep going back to jail and back to jail and back to jail and back to jail, then they obviously don't care. I'm talking about, it got to be something within yourself that's going to click, that you're going to finally be like, all right, you know what? Let me maybe go this route, because every time I go this route, it ends up in this situation. But anyways, let me know something coming down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.